In this session, we will understand what is min by and max by. So let's see the syntax first, and I have referred this syntax from the Snowflake documentation. So min by has three arguments. So number one is what exact column you want to return. Number two is the column containing the minimum. So it is basically the column on which you are checking the minimum value, but the first column will be returned corresponding to that minimum value. Similarly, for the max by, the first column will be column to return and the second column is column containing the maximum. The function is non-deterministic. What it means is the function will not give you the same value if there are more than one records which contains the minimum or which contains the maximum value. It can randomly select any of the value which satisfies the minimum or maximum condition. The third argument is optional argument, and you can specify how many values you want to see for the column to return. And it is non-deterministic in case of the arrays also. So if you have more than one rows which are satisfying the minimum or maximum condition, it can return any value. It will not return any specific value. These functions ignores null. So if the column containing minimum or maximum have null values, these functions will actually ignore those. So let's see the demo. So let's create the table applicant, and in this applicant table what I am doing, I am creating applicant ID, work experience, and how much salary he is asking. He is applying for a job, so I have just created a table. So our applicant table is created. Now I will just insert few rows in it. So if you observe the data, what I am doing here is the minimum salary is 2000. So for 2000, I have put two records. One is 5432 as an applicant ID and another one is as 1249. And I have also entered the null so that we can see how the function is actually ignoring. So let's see the data. The data is actually inserted. So now data is actually inserted. For minimum, we have two records, 5432 and 1249. For maximum, I have 9870 and 1343, and 2312 is the null record, and this is how the data is structured. So let's understand how we have to write the min by. So as I have mentioned in the syntax, in the min by, the first column will be the applicant ID. It means the column which you want to actually return, and the second column will be the salary here, asking salary, on which you want to do a minimum. So what this function will do, it will scan the asking salary, find out what is the minimum. 2000 is the minimum here, and what is the corresponding applicant ID, it will return. So when I say it is non-deterministic, it can return you either 5432 or 1249. So let's see. So we are getting the 5432. So that's how it is working, and I have already explained you that this function is actually ignoring the nulls and results can be non-deterministic. So multiple execution can give you a different one. It can give you 1249 as well. So let's see how can the array work. So now let's pass the third argument, which is 3. So I'm just passing 3 here on the third argument. So first one is applicant ID, asking salary, and the 3. So let's see. So we will get an array here. So we are getting an array 5432, 1249, 7632. So if you see this 5432, the asking salary is 2000, 1249 is also 2000, and 7632 is greater than 3000. So basically these values are arranged by the asking salary in an ascending order, and that's how you will get the array. So if you want to identify the 3 applicants with the minimum salary, that's how the way to do it. You can just pass the 3 value, and similarly it works for the max by. So let's see how the max by is working. Just for the completion of this demo, I will just run the max by, but functionality wise it will work exactly the same as min by. So the maximum applicant it is returning is 9870. So we have applicant ID, we are asking salary is equal to 8000, which is the maximum salary here. So if you see here 8000, we have 9870, and 8000 we have 1343. So it is non-deterministic, it can return any value. So it ignores the null, and let's see how it is doing if I am passing the 4 values. Here in that case, it will put the maximum salary applicants on the top. So it means the IDs are actually in a descending order of the salary column, which is asking salary column. So 13439,870 is getting the 8,000 and 89017,632 are lesser than that. So this is in a descending order. So this is how the max by and min by functions work. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. Let me know your questions and comment.